And it was quite a festive occasion today at the Zone inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. The 4th annual Knicks Kids Luncheon was held today. More than $450,000 was handed out by Nick and Terry Saban to various charities. Since Coach and Mrs. Saban came to Tuscaloosa in 2007, approximately $1.5 million has been distributed to more than 140 charities. It is an awesome, awesome event, and boy, they do some great work. And Coach Saban, of course, was there for Knicks Kids, but he also took a few questions about football, and he was asked about the latest on star defensive end Marcell Dareus.
I don't have an update, you know. It's an ongoing investigation. We won't know anything about Marcell until the NCAA makes a decision whether he violated rules, whether he took something from somebody, whether he needs to pay it back, and whether it's going to cost him any games. I mean, I don't know any of that. And there'll be no update. It'll be a decision. That'll be it. And when it comes, we'll announce it.
So there you have it. When there's something to announce, Coach will announce it, but that is pretty clean cut. I mean, it's going to be a situation where he won't talk about it anymore until there's an official announcement on Marcell Dareus. Well, this past weekend, former coach Lou Holtz was in town for a speaking engagement. Holtz, who coached at South Carolina, Arkansas, North Carolina State, and won a national championship at Notre Dame, now serves as an analyst on ESPN. He's always analyzing teams and making predictions, and Coach does not think that the Tide will repeat as national champs.
The problem is on defense. You have to replace 9 starters. A good positive thing for Alabama is most of them are juniors, which means they've been in the program for 3 years. They understand Coach Saban's system. Yes, they have a chance. Do I think they will? No, because it's been a long time since anybody's repeated as national champions.
And if you're wondering, Coach Holtz's pick for national champions, Rodney?
Who, South Carolina, Notre Dame? Somewhere he's coached.
He didn't. No, actually it wasn't. Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. All right. We are going to take a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take some phone calls. Okay, let's go right to the phones then. Joseph is with us. Joseph, go ahead. You're on TITV. Joseph, you there? All right. Well, Mark Ingram and Julio Jones turn pro after the 2010 season.
Who knows? You know, certainly there's a lot of speculation. You would think that they'll have that opportunity. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, my guess is they probably will, but again, we'll just have to see. All right, let's go to Birmingham and talk with Tavares. Tavares, welcome into the program. How are you?
Doing good, guys.
Go ahead, Tavares.
I want to ask you guys a question about some of the guys that may be on the line academically, such as Blake Sims, for instance.
All right, Tavares, what exactly do you want to know about Blake?
Would he qualify? Do you guys know anything about him qualifying this year?
Okay. Well, Tavares, the latest I can tell you is that he has been enrolled at East Mississippi Community College as part-time, just taking a class or two right now, and he's waiting for the NCAA clearinghouse, or has been waiting for the clearinghouse to return his information of whether he's qualified or not. And again, you know, as of time tonight when we came in at 6:30, had no idea what that status was, but we may hear soon.
All right, more phone calls to come. 205-348-WVUA lines are open. So if you want to give us a call, you can get through. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more of your phone calls right after this. Back to the phones. Let's go talk with Mac in Northport. Mac, welcome in. Mac, you there? Mac. All right, Mac. It'd be nice if y'all can stay on the line, if you will. Does the NCAA have something against the SEC? And see, it'd be a lot easier to answer that question if you were there to phrase it to us. In black and white, I don't think that they do. I just think the NCAA does things on a case-by-case basis. There might have been a point in time where they wanted to make a statement towards the SEC, but I wouldn't say that they have anything against the SEC.
There's been times I've wondered if they've had something against Alabama. I mean, quite honestly, I'm not saying that they did, but there's been times I certainly wondered that. But, you know, I doubt very seriously they've had anything against the SEC.
All right, David, are you with us?
Hello.
Hey, David, you're on the air. Go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I'd just like to know if you have a television schedule for Alabama's first 3 games.
Well, yeah, the first game against San Jose State is going to be a 6 o'clock kick. That is going to be a pay-per-view game. And I don't have the schedule in front of me, but the Penn State game is going to be a primetime game, 7 o'clock game on ABC, ESPN, the family of networks there. And then the third ball game, And who's that against? Against Duke. And that'll be an ABC game at Duke. The opening games pay-per-view, David, after that, they'll all be on free television for the rest of the season. All right, let's go to center and talk with our friend LD. LD, welcome in.
How you doing?
Doing well.
I'd like to know what the status is of the young man that walked on.
All right, you're talking about Melvin Ray. He hasn't walked on yet. He was a signee in Coach Saban's first class, decided to play professional baseball, played 3 years in the Dodgers organization, has stated publicly that he wants to join Alabama football in the future. Do you know what his status is?
Nope. Not yet, Gary. I know that he has to finish some academic work. You know, when he was coming in as a freshman, he would have had some academic work to do, and there was talk that he may not have been eligible, went pro baseball, so he's got to complete that work there, and there's talk if he does come, it would be in January. But he was an outstanding player down in Tallahassee, no question about it, one of the top receivers in the country.
Yeah, and he'll have some maturity. He'll be 21, 22 years old when he gets here. We'll continue to follow that story for you, LD, that's for sure. Well, when we come back, a future Crimson Tide golfer finds his way into the record books. Tider Insider TV will return in just 2 minutes here on WVUA TV. And finally tonight, last week, Alabama men's golf signee Bobby Wyatt shot a 57 at the AGA State Boys Junior Championship in Mobile. The score was among the lowest ever shot in a competitive round of golf and got the attention of ESPN, the Golf Channel, and other national media outlets. Wyatt shot an amazing 26 on the front nine, which included an eagle, 7 birdies, and a par. He lipped out a putt for birdie on 18 that would have given him a 56. It's possible Wyatt's score set a world record as the lowest scoring competitive play on a golf course of more than 6,500 yards. Now, following his round of 57, Wyatt talked with Mobile sportscaster Randy Patrick.
As they always say, you leave a couple, no matter what the score is. You left a couple out there at 57.
Yes, sir, I did. So I can always get better. I guess there's always room for improvement, so I love the game.
Were you in the zone, as they say today?
I guess so, yes, sir. Like I said, I was seeing my lines real well, and everything I hit, that was a good putt went in for me. It was a lot of luck and a lot of blessings.
26 on the front.
Yes, sir.
It's like a video game for you.
Not quite.
Wyatt went on to easily win the tournament by 6 strokes at the Country Club of Mobile. It was his 4th straight overall title, his 7th straight age division championship in that event, and he is going to enroll here at Alabama in a couple of weeks. And Rodney, I think it's safe to say he might make an immediate impact on the Alabama golf team. He's good.
Sounds like it.
That's an amazing story. Well, don't forget, if you missed any of tonight's show, there's only one place you can go for a repeat anytime, WVUATV.com. We'll have the full broadcast posted later this evening. Also, we'll have a repeat for you tonight following the 10 o'clock news. And, of course, we are going to grab some dinner this week, Buddy's in Northport. And I know folks love to come see us at Buddy's because it's usually a full house on Tuesday night. We're looking forward to it again.